Queso Big Dipper.
I am back. What it do, baby?
And today, the time has come. We are reacting to the entirety of The Boy Who Played the Harp. And Dave, this is like my second favorite song, could be my favorite song on the album. My 27th birthday, which has been a continuous series Dave has had for, I think, since my 23rd birthday, 25th birthday might be, but it's a series he's had going on. And this year he actually dropped a freestyle instead of dropping my 27th birthday. We all knew that an album was coming, but we assumed this would be on there, but we weren't sure. Without any further ado, hit that thumbs up button. This video has a 27,000 thumbs up goal. Yeah, I said it, 27,000, but come on, man, it's his 27th birthday. We gotta do it big. Gotta do it big.
Look, white fish on the coast of the Caribbean. My life is a film, hero and villain. I'm playing both in a script worthy of Spielberg or Christopher Nolan. Reading a constant overachiever. Look, white fish on the coast of the Caribbean. My life is a film, hero and villain. I'm playing both in a script worthy of Spielberg or Christopher Nolan. Reading a constant overachiever. And I know I ain't as rich as them people with old money, but I didn't know money. They mocked me online for speaking up on all of our issues and being vocal. The shit that I see on socials. But how can I stay silent when?
No, this is the strongest 26 seconds in music history. This is the strongest 26 seconds in music history. You also have to remember, this is a longer track, so we're gonna be sparing with the timeouts that we do take. But with this song having this kind of anticipation, even his delivery and flow in the song is amazing because you can hear that he's trying to get out a lot of shit. You can hear it in his flow.
I'm out in Barbados, white people mistreating locals. The villa in Jamaica, but it's owned by the Chinese. Head to the right beach and they're charging us 5 each. They say the Caribbean paradise, like why leave? But how can I be silent when there's blood on the pine trees? Most of us will sacrifice our soul for the right fees.
Most of us will sacrifice our soul for the right fees. As an African man, I tell you, there's some nasty shit in this world. But one of the most evil things in this world is the safari and the safari industries. Is the rich white people, the big games hunters, is the oil drillers. And sometimes when you do go to these villas and shit like that, just look, these resorts they don't let you come off of. So look around. There's people who really live in these places that we just use as like a video game, as like a playhouse. And Dave has this thing, I talked about it in the live stream, where, and I promise you, man, this is something that I struggle with, of not being able to turn my brain off. Of never, and I wish. Sometimes I think that's why I like to drink and shit like that, where I could stop thinking. And it's not like I'm saying I'm like a genius, it's just that thoughts don't stop. If you've ever heard me react to music, you know I'm not kidding. Nigga, I start this speech off about pineapples. The next thing we're talking about future ninjas, outer space. But you never can turn it off, and everything you see leaves some kind of imprint, and you like, damn. So now Dave's at this villa he can't even enjoy because he's starting to realize how evil of a system he's enabled.
Before I find love, I'm just praying I find peace. Before I find love, I'm just praying I find peace. You know what I believe? I don't know if I handled it well. It's fuck Coca-Cola. Did I stop drinking Fanta as well? I can see the blood on the lyrics I write for myself. I cried about...
When I talk about that, it's fuck Coca-Cola, but I stopped drinking Fanta as well. Nigga here see that Gucci shit, but I got some Gucci designer. I got some Gucci shirts in my closet. I don't even want to wear them, but you sit here and you're like, damn, I don't care. These niggas what, fucking $200 or whatever the shit was. There is so much evil in this world. My guy, if you want to take a political stand, you can take a stand on everything. There's even like from like Q-tips, shit like that that's being practiced on animals. Like they're using animals to develop it. You're realizing like, wait, a prototype of your Q-tips giving people ear cancer. You're giving monkeys ear cancers and pigs ear cancers and blowing out their eardrums to just practice Q-tips or make a better Q-tip allegedly, to have better drying so it can hold a little more wax. Something has to die slowly and painfully for this. It's a very dark, evil world you live in, and the one thing you have to realize is you can't stand on all of it. As much as we would like to be righteous, there will be flaw in something you are doing, but try to stand where you think is right for the most part is all I can say.
Slavery, then went to Dubai with my girl, surely.
Oh! I can't. Listen to what he's saying, bro. Listen to what he's saying, people.
I don't know if I handled it well. It's fuck Coca-Cola. Did I stop drinking Fanta as well? I could see the blood on the lyrics I write for myself. I cried about slavery, then went to Dubai with my girl. Surely I ain't part of the problem. I lied to myself. Jewels that my people died for are a sign of my wealth. My work is a physical weight on my life and my health. The last couple years felt like I've been inside on a shelf. I just phoned Sench and I said you inspired myself. I don't feel a spot of jealousy inside of myself. But when I'm all alone, I won't lie. I question myself. Am I self-destructive? Am I doing the best for myself? I know I love.
Oh my God. And that's why I made that Central C comparison last time. That's such a real thing to say. There is no way, man, even, like, y'all remember when I was on probation? I was on federal probation for 4 years. Think about my age. Do you know how old I was when I was on that federal probation? 20, like 21, 22, 23, 4. Either way, my early 20s. I'm a little off on them bitches because it was during the COVID, and that time sort of fucks my, like, time up. But, nigga, I had a lot of FOMO. A lot of my niggas, we first getting our no, I wasn't 21 because I was on the run from the feds when I was 21. A lot of us are going to the club for the first time legally. Nigga, we in this bitch. I'm not going to this shit. I can't drink. I get alcohol tested. I get tested for marijuana. I can't go to the club. I can't be in public places. My brother taking over the city again for the on tour, bringing Tech 9 out to the city. I can't come to these shows because shows are done at bars. If you're on federal probation, you can't be in establishments that serve alcohol, especially if you're on a drug charge. And I was trafficking. And you don't think a nigga feel like he's missing out? I think I'm missing out on life. I feel like I get out of jail and like everybody's so far in YouTube. I'm trying to like play catch up. Nigga, I'm 400,000 subscribers behind everybody. I'm trying to catch up to niggas. You don't think I feel like I missed out? But like peace comes when you start realizing like, nigga, everybody is on their own journey. And that is what you're hearing this nigga struggle with. But at times you think I don't sit up here and go, man, if I wasn't bullshitting for all this time, I could have been here. Man, I wish I would have been able to go to my senior prom. Nigga, I was in jail. The fuck?
Music, but I question the rest of myself. Like, why don't you post pictures, or why don't you drop music, or why not do something but sitting and stressing yourself? 10 years I've been in the game and I won't lie, it's getting difficult. This shit used to be spiritual. We don't need no commentators, we can leave that to the sports. Just listen to the music, why do you need somebody's thoughts? And some of it constructive, but the most of it is forced.
This line I struggle with, right? Because what he's not talking about all of us, but I can see how it can be misconstrued. You do need commentators in music. We do. Because this is a group thing. This is a beautiful group experience that me and all of my audience and niggas who might just join in for this album, we're enjoying together. And you're going to drop a comment, which happens all the time, and I'm going to miss a line, and I'm going to learn it from your comment, and you might not have caught a bar, and I'm going to say it in the video, and another nigga might make a video and might have a whole different interpretation of a song, which I might disagree with or agree with. All of these, we have just advanced from the stages of when we used to listen to music in our garage all together, smoking, you know what I'm saying, chilling, like, oh, this is a master, oh, this is trash, oh, this is, we need it. We need commentators, we need voices. But we need the right ones. But we need niggas who really respect and love the culture and the art form and are here for pushing that forward and not just selfish agendas lining your own pockets. Because is Queso a drama channel? You don't think I ever had that chance? You don't think that shit would go if I went? But no, I only like to stay music or something that's going to give me context to music or some part of the music that I'm doing. I'm not trying to be in this bitch knowing who niggas is, who he's sleeping with and who she's sleeping with and if he got a baby mama. I'm not here for that, bro. I'm here for the art.
And why we counting the numbers? How the music make you feel? I'm just being real.
Real shit. How'd it make you feel, bro?
Yeah.
How'd it make you
White
feel?
fish on the coast of the Caribbean. My life is a film. Hero and villain. I'm playing both in a script worthy of Oscar and Hollywood nominations. I'm throwing money at women in different denominations and killing the conversation. All them people told me keep grinding, be patient. It's weird being famous, trying to navigate the spaces. Feel like a celebrity, but you ain't on the A-list. And you never drop, so you ain't really on the playlist. But your fans love you, you can see it on their faces. America.
And that's a fact. That's a very unique place, Dave.
Navigate the spaces.
But nigga, you definitely still in my playlist. I ain't go. What about niggas don't understand how much I like Santan Dave when I tell you he's my favorite rapper. I would say he's probably like 60% of my playlist.
Feel like a celebrity, but you ain't on the A-list. And you never drop, so you ain't really on the playlist. But your fans love you, you can see it on their faces. America feels so close that you can taste it. 2017 was trying to make it to the Rangers. 2025, I'm trying to make it to the Grangers. How do I explain me and my soulmate as strangers that we've already met and I've known her for ages?
Listen, when that Dave show happens in Texas, you know we gonna be in there. You gonna have to come show some love, y'all.
I explain because I'm running out of pages. How do I explain South London and its dangers? Can't recall the last time that we was all together, but all I can remember the Olympics was in Beijing. Moved to Dubai, that's for the taxes that they take in. Or moved to Qatar, feel the breeze on the beach. But how can I explain to my kids that it's fake win? Free but I'm broke, have me feeling like I'm caged in. How do I explain 2 pounds got you 8 wings? How do I explain my ops lost but we ain't win?
Oh my God. Everyone was talking about this 8 pounds get you 2 wings or 2 pounds get you 8 wings bar, which is insane, nigga. That is a very good hood price for some wings. But I think it's like, how do I explain that my ops that we ain't lost, but we didn't win? How did I tell you that it was a war that we lost so much and we'll never be the same, and we lost each other and lost ourselves during this shit, and we didn't win? And those niggas could never say they put one up on us too much, but we didn't win. And what if I told you that there's times when I'm just sitting with my lady and a nigga she looks behind me and I feel like a nigga's behind me or something, like a nigga about to come get. What if I told you like that's just what you gotta live with now for the rest of your life, or till you go get some therapy from a bitch who put you on a timer? What if I told you that was what it is, but I told you they didn't win? What if I told you if I drive to this side of town, I gotta feel like niggas at fear for my life, and a very, very, very justifiable fear? What if I told you I gotta feel like that, but we didn't win, but we didn't lose? What if I told you that some of my friends will never get to have kids, and when I have kids, they'll never get to meet these people, and they'll never get to carry them, and they'll never get to see them, and they're going to wither away and age and die in a cell? But I told you we didn't lose. What if I told you that some of my friends had to die very violent deaths just so that they could continue to perpetrate something that we all believe in, right? But then I tell you we didn't lose. That's what that bar means. So when niggas start talking about the wing shit, no, it's crazy. It is crazy how much that fucking inflation has infected this world. But this bar, nigga!
South London and its dangers. Can't recall the last time that we was all together, but all I can remember the Olympics was in Beijing. Moved to Dubai, that's for the taxes that they take in. Or moved to Qatar, feel the breeze on the beach. But how can I explain to my kids that it's fake win? Free but I'm broke, have me feeling like I'm caged in. How do I explain 2 pounds got you 8 wings? How do I explain my ops lost but we ain't win? Girls I'm around had surgery on their hips. How do I explain that I love her the way she is? How do I explain?
That's that scary thing too. That's that thing. I'm not scared to have a son, but having a daughter scares me because I'll be like, I think I know what it's like to be a little nigga. And I know what it's like to become a big nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that, right? I don't know what it's like. And sometimes I'll be like, I don't have this pressure to really be beautiful. I don't. I really don't give a fuck. Y'all know me, nigga. I came up on this bitch with the do-rag on. Sometimes you say wife beater. Everyone, nothing special about it. I don't feel pressure to be beautiful. Maybe I won't be able to validate her feelings and insecurities the way that she feels because it might be really important to her. The same way as a little kid, a nigga calling me pussy, I would be willing to throw my whole life away to prove that I wasn't. Maybe calling her ugly, she feels that same way, and I'll just never get that. That's what scares me. That's what scares me, is not being able to empathize for the struggle you go through because I never went through it.
My feelings on having kids, that it wasn't what it was, but it is what it is. How do I explain? My niggas are in the hood, and they don't ask for nothing even though they know they could. Cause they rather trap, rob and get it on their own. How do I explain these messages on my phone? I just got a call, my girl sitting in the car, and it says Serge, but Serge with us in the car. I know I might sound like a villain from afar. How do I explain that my mechanic is a chick?
And my girl pointed that bar out too. I didn't even notice because I'm so in it like, how is she cheating on Dave? But it turns out Dave cheated on that bitch with the mechanic too, man. Like, this is the perfect album, man.
Because my license is revoked, I mean, how do I explain that I don't want to heal because my identity is pain? How do I explain, I mean, how...
A lot of artists won't admit that, Ran. I'm looking at you.
Explain that I don't want to heal because my identity is pain. How do I explain? I mean, how do I explain? I went and hit the streets because I didn't want a boss. I ended up at work, I was barely getting paid. For someone that was 2 years above me in my age, I didn't even...
God, listen to that bar. This is one of the realest shits I ever heard.
Explain, I mean, how do I explain? I went and hit the streets because I didn't want a boss. I ended up at work, I was barely getting paid. For someone that was 2 years above me in my age, I didn't even find it strange. I mean, how do I explain?
Facts! Nigga, what?
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. 52 miles from Marseille, I'm in Miraval. 4 years, 17 days, I ain't been around. I can't lie, it even shocks me that I'm still around. I can't lie, it even shocks me how I'm living now. Staring at this Rachel Jones painting, I'm sitting down. The last thing I drew was a weapon, I'm living wild. Turned 27, but I feel like I'm still...
The last thing I drew was a weapon, I'm living wild. Oh my...
I can't lie, it even shocks me how I'm living now. Staring at this Rachel Jones painting, I'm sitting down. The last thing I drew was a weapon, I'm living wild. Turned 27, but I feel like I'm still a child in this house out in central London I can barely afford. 6 months sober and I feel like I'm Dave again. Drinking all my pain and my sorrows away again. I got withdrawal symptoms, but they happen at ATMs. Next 2 years, I'll be looking at ATMs. Who's the...
That is the greatest... Oh my God. That nigga said... Now I'm looking at withdrawal symptoms, but I get them at 80 ATMs. In the next year or 4 years, I'm going to be looking at 80 M's. This is the greatest rap performance in the history of rap, y'all.
I feel like I'm still a child in this house out in central London I can barely afford. 6 months sober and I feel like I'm Dave again. Drinking all my pain and my sorrows away again. I got withdrawal symptoms, but they happen at ATMs. Next 2 years, I'll be looking at ATMs. Who's the best artist in the world? I'm saying Thames. Maybe James Blake or Jim, on the day depends. Let's see who quits now we ain't getting paid again. Yeah. I'm just here drinking liquor by myself. Is my music just becoming a depiction of my wealth? Never trust a girl who's locked screens and pick.
And that's the one of those things when you're an artist who is supposed to be the everyman and so relatable. It is incredibly difficult to maintain that while being a multi-millionaire. And so what you have to do is these super fake symbols of being like a everyman, like J. Cole riding the fucking bike, but we've seen him driving his Benz hella times and all of these things. It's not real. This is for a photo shoot. They have to do these things so they still seem relatable.
Drove herself. I had to learn that shit myself. Now I'm sitting by myself with no girl. Like shit, I really did this to myself. 27 and I'm terrified of living by myself, cause there's a kid inside myself I haven't healed.
Shit.
And me and him debate each other. I can't love myself. I'm made from two people that hate each other. My parents couldn't even save each other, made each other unhappy. Used to be excited by the block, but size doesn't matter. You supplying it or not, sling a shot. I could have really killed a giant with a rock, but that's a life that I forgot. And my young boy
Dave, cause he's Dave. So he's saying, well, I live up to my name, David Goliath Dave. And he's talking about, you know, niggas coming from broken homes and not knowing am I able to love if I've never even seen healthy love?
Each other unhappy, used to be excited by the block, but size doesn't matter. You supplying it or not, sling a shot. I could've really killed a giant with a rock, but that's a
and it's such a double entendre because he came from the block, the rock, like a rock crack, but like the rock, and he say like shoot it, nigga, because the ultimate equalizer out here, you know.
My
what
young boys are sliding over what? I don't know, cause I ain't spoke to him in time. Ain't afraid of getting older, scared of being left behind, and then I question, will I live my life and resent? Is anybody ever gonna take my kindness for strength? I gave Tisha the world, it weren't enough, and then she went. Everybody's making content, but nobody's content. Safe space, can I
One more.
my life and resent? Is anybody ever gonna take my kindness for strength? I gave Tisha the world, it weren't enough, and then she went. Everybody's making content, but nobody's content. Safe space, can I vent? It crept up. My girl cheated on me when I was next up. It made me want it even more, man, it's messed up. I'm still walking.
Because we all think that the next thing will make it better. Maybe when I get 1 million subscribers, maybe when I get $1 million, maybe when my body looks like this, maybe when I'm this age, maybe when we have a family together, but you always just keep chasing it. Happiness is the enjoyment of the right now. The right now is consistently changing. You have to figure out how to enjoy the right now. You live in the past. If you live in the past, it's regret. If you live in the future, it's anxiety. All you got right now.
Around a veil with my chest out. I don't want to leave my house because I'm stressed out. You done me dirty and you didn't even tell a lie. It ain't about what you said, it's what you left out. Ooh. My whole life I've been feeling like I'm left out.
God!
If you fuck another girl, she say you cheated on her. And if she fuck another man, she say she stepped out. And if you asking about Dave, they say the best out.
Back!
Yeah. And I survived all these errors, I barely made any. I'm just speaking how I feel.
Oh, I survived all these errors because I barely made any. The wordplay. One more time. Can I get a one more time in the comments?
Yeah. And I survived all these errors, cause I barely made any. I'm just speaking how I feel.
And I
survived all these errors, cause I barely made any. I'm just speaking how I feel. Yeah. Fucked up speaking how I feel. Recording to the morning, I ain't even had a meal. I dropped Joni home and fell asleep behind the wheel. Driving at 100 an hour, I switched gears. I ain't spoke to 169 in 6 years. Get me started on this shit's weird. Call me what you want, but with music I'm sincere. You wanna know the reason it's taken me 4 years? It's not cause I'm surrounded by yes men and sycophants. It's cause I'm with producers and people that give a damn. It's me who's gotta carry the pressure, I live with that.
That is such a dope bar. Cause it makes you feel like this is why you haven't dropped it for you. And it's true. It's the pressure. These niggas they have to fucking live up to a masterpiece. And it makes, Dave is so great because you leave this album, you go, okay, I get you and I understand you. Because remember, I always tell you, music is about the human connection. It is about the human experience. And that's why, to me, AI will never be able to truly take over music. I mean, you'll be able to take great music that's already made and repurpose it or turn it into 90s R&B or 1920s R&B or some shit. Yeah, you'll forever be able to do that. Take In the Club and make it a bop song and it's going to sound good. But you'll never be able to make that human connection. I'm listening to Dave like, yeah. Because could you imagine if you were Dave? What the fuck would you do, man?
All I thought about is the song we could give the fans when I was out there getting stood up by artists I'm bigger than. I don't want no girls around when my nieces they visit, man.
And that's another thing. Something about creative people, I think it's that dignity thing. There's something about how late they come or how they don't respond right away. They want to let you know they're important. Trust me. Man, I ain't gonna lie. This nigga Mike Righteous gave me the runaround like no human being has ever given me the runaround in life. Messaged me, hit me up just to lie to me for no good reason. After I said like, I mean, he just sort of does that fake industry shit. And he saw that I said that and then he hit me up in my DMs and apologized to me. And then proceeded to do the fake industry shit again, which I guess that's the like next level of the fake industry shit is so you don't say nothing about it, but which is fine. I'm not even mad at you. It's just confusing as to why they play that game. But I just start realizing it's like I value real. Not everybody's gonna fucking value a real interaction. Most people are looking at this as X's and O's, dollar signs and pennies, and this is what they get from it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it is sort of telling as to why you would see like a Mike Righteous career being in the place that it is opposed to a Santan Dave, because all of these connections Dave is making does feel sincere, and he is speaking to sincerity. Say what you want, but nigga, this music shit is real to me.
They might see the way that I'm living, I figured that I wanna be a good man, but I wanna be myself too. And I don't think that I can do both, so I can't let her too close. It hurts, but I'm still moving. Feel like it's me versus me, and I'm still losing.
Feel like it's me versus me.
Yo, my
Who
boy,
been there?
just like what you saying. You know, man, I had to check you on your fucking birthday, my boy. More life, my guy. Man, soon out. Don't even watch that.
So on this phone call, I think it's Central C, but it sounds like Jamie from Top Boy. It sounds like Jamie from Top Boy.
What are you saying, though, bro? I know you got space one of them 8-minute, 9-minute tracks to give man a shout out. Tell the people in my story. The man already know
no,
what
it's
I was.
not.
The man them know my thing. Come on,
It's
bro.
not.
I know you got me. Alright, lastly, my sis, Tamar. I beg you check in with her, please. Make sure she's blessed. While I'm
Okay.
gone, make sure she's safe.
I'm tripping. I'm
Right,
tripping.
Soon home, my boy. Love.
I'm tripping. It's not either one of those. Because the next song is about his homie in Marvelous. One of the greatest transitions from record to record. I can't even spend no more time talking to him. I'm ready to react. Hit that thumbs up button. We will be right back. Drop 27 in the comments. KBD family, love y'all. We out of here.